Hey, it's Christina from SWEETHAUTE. Thank you for watching. And today we are interviewing Kwana, and she will be telling us her favorite New Kids stories and interviewing her untold inside look, cute stories.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you first learned of New Kids.
Yes. So this is funny, or maybe it's not funny. I don't know. I was in geography class and my teacher always played the radio. And up to that point, I listened to like my parents' music, Whitney Houston, Luther Vandross, that's what I knew. Michael Jackson, Prince. And Please Don't Go Girl came on the radio. And I was like mesmerized. This beautiful, like, I don't know, soprano boy, choir voice, right? And that day I went home from school. My friends and I, we got our bikes. We rode our bikes to Walmart, went right to the music section and looked for this song and got the song, looked at the posters. I'll show you the poster, okay? I have it with me right here.
Oh my gosh. So they actually had the music already. Yes. Yeah. I didn't have that one, but yes, I've seen that one.
Yeah. I saw Joe's face and it was all over, it was just like this beautiful boy who looked like he was 10.
Yeah.
And I was 12, but and he was like 16, I think. But anyway, and from then on, it's just been Joe, right? It's my world. I mean, as a young person.
We didn't have a Walmart. And when we heard it, it wasn't in our music stores yet. So I kind of had to wait, even though it went to the radio. This is on the West Coast. I don't know where you lived at the time.
Yeah, I was in Illinois at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Hold on. My phone just turned off.
So, obviously they blew up right then. That was their, big hit that made them famous, right? And they were coming to, they were doing a tour. And they went to Busch Stadium, which was a big stadium in St. Louis, which is close to where I lived in Illinois. And I have my ticket. I still have it unused. My mom did not let me go.
What?
And I'm still traumatized. All my friends got to go but me. So here it is, it's 1990. So, 30 years later, I still have this ticket I never got to use.
You were allowed to buy the ticket, but you couldn't go.
My dad bought it. My parents were divorced.
Okay.
So my dad bought it. Yeah, but that did not work.
Right.
I still didn't get to go. But then, they came back in 1994 and they had the Face to Music tour, which was my favorite album, actually. I love Face to Music. And by then I'm like 18 years old. I was in high school, but I was 18, I had a late birthday. And she couldn't say no. So I got my ticket and I went and, I got to see that Bogarts, was in Cincinnati. I was in Ohio at that point. And there was no John. John was not there. It was just the 4 other guys.
Oh, really? See, I didn't know that. And I still don't have the Face. I know the songs off of it, but I don't have it. But
yeah, it's a really good album. You should get it.
Wow, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I think there was some story. They fell off the bus or off the horse, something. I don't know.
Oh, right. I have heard the story, but I didn't know it was during a tour.
Yeah. So then they kind of disappeared after that. I think they cut that tour short, actually. It was so sad. I was heartbroken. But Joe came out solo and all was right in the world again.
2000.
99 actually.
When was it?
99.
Okay.
So 99, and he released a CD by himself.
What in the world kind of cover is that? I've never seen
Yeah, he did it on his own. Look at that, right? And only like 2,000 copies. I have number 834.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty special. Yeah, then he got picked up by what do you call it? A label, and then he re-released it, and he became Joey at that point because it was just Joe.
Right.
And I still call him Joe. I'll never call him Joey.
That's why I'm like,
Joe.
wait, wasn't it? Yeah, like yeah.
I assume his manager wanted him to do that, but he'll be Joe to me forever. So then he had his so that year 99, he had his first solo ever concert at the Bowery Ballroom in New York City.
Okay.
And I didn't get to meet him there, but my friend and I, we literally inched our way to the VIP area. It was just like roped off, and Donnie was there. So I got to meet Donnie, and I got a picture with him. So that was cool. My first like time I got to be with any of them, like one-on-one, you know what I mean? So that was pretty exciting. And that was right after he had filmed that movie, The Sixth Sense. He was real thin,
Oh, did you even recognize him?
I did. I did. Yeah.
He wasn't super.
But he was very thin. Yeah.
He was. Okay.
He was. Yeah.
Yeah, because in the movie,
he was not recognizable in the movie.
Yeah, and I knew he was in it.
Right.
But then when I saw him, I was like, oh my gosh, I wouldn't have recognized him maybe on the street.
Exactly.
You recognized him. Well, of course, at the show too with Joe, but.
Right. And he was gracious, took a picture, which I'll show you later, but yeah.
Okay.
And then I think that same year, maybe, what? Oh my gosh. Okay. So do you remember Y2K, right?
Right.
2000. Okay. So Joe's birthday is on the 31st of December. Okay. So he had a concert in 99 on his birthday, the 31st.
Okay.
At 8:00 for the people under 21. And then at 10:00 for 21 and over. So we basically ushered into the new year, right? With him during Y2K. Nothing crashed. We didn't die. Nothing exploded. And so we had a concert in Boston on his birthday. It was pretty awesome.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And my friends and I, we followed him to his house after the concert, and, and that's all I'll say about that. But
well, he's cool. So he still lived there, or just you mean
he was at the time?
Okay,
he was living there. Yeah, it was a house. You might remember when he did MTV Cribs. Remember that episode? Maybe
I didn't ever know he did that.
Yeah, he did. It was that house. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll look it up because I don't remember seeing any of them on there. That would have been cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. So
okay.
So he had a website, right?
Okay.
And a chat board. I met great friends on this chat board because of Joe, right? And he started a question and answer session where you would ask a question and he would choose one like every week and he would answer it. And my question was the very first one to ever be answered. So that was pretty exciting. I printed it out. I got him to sign it at another concert that I saw later that year. So that was awesome. Yeah. He had his song called Because of You. And at the Bowery Ballroom, when he did the song on stage, he pointed up to the sky. So I asked him, was he talking about God? And he said he was. What? Yeah.
Oh my
Pretty
God.
amazing.
Yeah, these are so cute. These.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So my friend and I, it's always a different friend every time, by the way. All these stories, all different friends.
Okay.
We went to see him here in Dayton, Ohio, at a place called Memorial Hall. It's a small venue, just solo Joe still. And we went early, like hours early, thinking we can go down and maybe find him. And the doors were unlocked. So we walked in the Memorial Hall. We walked down the stairs. We found his dressing room, had his name on it. He wasn't in there. And I left him a Post-it note on the mirror with my phone number and my name. He never called me. But anyway, so as we were coming out
for me or someone else, I was here.
Right? We came out of this dressing room and there were these security guards. They came and they said, "You guys can't be down here." And all of a sudden, here comes Joe walking down the hall. He said, "Oh, it's okay. I'll talk to him." So we had like another moment to say hey, and yeah.
Oh my
that was cool.
What in the world? I mean, Goodness. Okay. So yeah, I've never had any of these happen to me yet. That's yeah. Okay. Okay, Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, so he did Dance with the Stars.
Mhm.
Only time I've ever watched that
Wasn't
show.
he on like the first show, or was it just one of the first?
I think it was the first show ever. I
Yeah,
think.
that's what I thought. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he came in third place. That's pretty good.
Right.
You know, for yeah. And my friend and I, we went and saw him in Indianapolis. Saw the show. It was very cool, and he took pictures with everybody.
Was it like when they go on tour after,
Yeah.
or was it the show?
Yeah, because they do the show, and then they do the tour, and they do go all over different cities. So I went to the tour. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I thought you meant. I thought you meant you went to like a taping.
Oh no! I went to the show. Yeah, I went to the show.
So when they go on tour, is it just the people that like did well, or is it all of them?
It's all of them.
Okay.
I thought it was all of them.
Just the top, whoever 10 or 5.
Yeah. Well, it may have been. I don't know. He came in third, so I never watched it except for when he was on it. So I don't really remember how the show was.
Yeah.
That was so long ago.
Yeah.
But that was cool. We got pictures with them and all that. So it was awesome.
See, that's what I always think too when he does his things. I feel like it's easy to interact and get pictures with him, whereas maybe Donnie does something by himself. Like you're not like guaranteed to like interact or see Donnie.
Right.
But Joe, I always feel like you can.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's more, the chances are higher, like to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Wicked.
So he was in the original Wicked in New York with Adina and Kristen Chenoweth, like the original. Yeah. And it was, amazing. And so a group of us went to go see it, and we had worked with his manager to be able to go see him, like literally. So he gave us a tour himself of the whole backstage of his
he knows
room.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, okay, yeah, he knows you.
Well, he didn't know me in Boston,
but he knew you. Yeah.
We got a picture. He signed the program. It was like the best experience ever. It was just, yeah.
So that wasn't a thing though, right? Like that was like something.
That was a very special thing. Yeah, somebody knew his manager, or knew somebody who knew his manager, who set this up for this group of us, 8 of us, to go, to New York and have that experience.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Where are we? Okay, the reunion.
When it all came back, 2008, the Today Show in New York. I was there. It was so exciting, but there was except it rained. Like, I don't know if you know about this. It was a freaking monsoon.
Oh, really? Well, because I've seen it, but I didn't know it was raining that much. So it was
like we were first out there waiting. It wasn't like we're waiting in line before we can go to the part where they have the concert, part. We all got shirts. They gave us shirts that says summertime on them. Everybody that was out there. But by the time they got to the stage, it was just a downpour. I didn't even stay for the whole thing. It was that bad. I couldn't even take it. I was like, I'm a black girl hair. I can't even stay out here like this.
Didn't they give you guys rain ponchos too? Or is that just in Fenway Rains? So I thought it was somewhere they gave them out, like the rain ponchos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they didn't do it then, not that day.
Today's show should have been prepared for that.
Right? Yeah. It was crazy.
So you just got to see him and first time you were like seeing everyone?
Yeah, it was the first time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that night they had a concert. It was a radio station to put it on, but that was like the start for them. And then they announced their tour. And
you got to go?
Oh yeah, I went to 2 different shows. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then they went on tour with Backstreet.
Yes, and I did not go to that one because I don't like.
Oh, I thought you had your list. Hold on.
I do.
Oh, all of them except Backstreet.
It's the only tour I did not go. Yeah. So I go to
that was it wasn't the reunion, or that was
No. It wasn't that time. I don't know what year
it was. Like the one
it was after.
It was like the one
maybe a couple after. maybe two
Oh,
after, I think. I'm not quite sure since I didn't
see, I
partake.
thought that was what they kind of used to jumpstart it, was that
Oh
they
no,
came
no.
together.
They toured with Lady Gaga. That's who it was.
Yeah,
It was like
I
her
saw
big
that.
yes, that was 2009.
Yeah, I knew she did.
Yeah. So they
But
were like,
for some reason I thought it was with them, and then they had done the song like either right after, or I gotta look it up, but I don't know. But so
yeah,
you
it was later for sure.
got to go, but you didn't go to that one.
Yeah, I've gone to every tour. I always go to 2 concerts because I'm in Ohio. I always have Columbus, Cincinnati. I go to both. Yeah, so like a long time ago, and everybody's forgot this. I haven't forgotten. I have it on videotape still. The Backstreet Boys talked bad about New Kids on the Block on MTV. I have it on video, and I have not forgiven them.
I'm an NSYNC. I'm an NSYNC
Yes,
person.
I like NSYNC too.
Yeah, I mean they're okay, but I like NSYNC. I was always more into NSYNC,
Yeah.
but you know, Justin. But like, no, I didn't know that. And then also, my friends told me that because they got to go to one or two of them, that supposedly the Backstreet Band sat down during New Kids.
Oh wow!
And there was a lot of them, so it was very noticeable.
Right. Ouch.
And I was like, "What? I'm gonna die." Yeah.
That's demoralizing. You're on the stage.
Yeah. Like, why am I gonna sit? Like, I'm not gonna sit down during Backstreet.
Right.
And their fans shouldn't be too far off from, like, I don't know. They should have known who New Kids were.
For sure. And there would be no Backstreet if there was no New Kids on the Block, right? So
Right. No, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. But New Kids don't care. Why should I care? But I do.
Right.
I'm loyal.
Well, 2017 cruise.
Yes, that's my first cruise I finally got to go on. It took a long time. I had a nursing child. I couldn't leave him. So that's 2017, the best experience ever. I mean, probably. Yeah, I mean, it was just to go and see all that adoration, all those people, right? So screaming and freaking out. And the fact that they're actually just there on the boat with you. I was training then I power lifts. I was training. So I still have to work out all the time. And that morning, like the first morning of the night after I started, the first morning, I'd gone to the gym like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I was coming out and the stairwell, there was Donnie. And he was like, "Where are you coming from?" I said, "The gym." He's like, "The gym?" But it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. It's supposed to be it's time to go to bed, you know? And he said, "You must not have been at my after party last night." And I said, "I didn't know about your after party." Yeah. So
and he's like, "Wait, you weren't at my thing." Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, so he got this bracelet. And every night of the cruise, we got to go to his after party. So you stay up all night, you don't go to sleep. That's why he was like, "Why are you going to the gym?"
No. Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, it's pretty hard. Like, okay, so I would have been on the 2017, but of course I saw it like too late. And then, so by the time 18 rolled around, I was ready because I knew by then like it sells out like within minutes or whatever.
2 minutes, yes.
Yeah. And that was, okay, so you were on 18 too, right?
I was, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that was like, yes, it was amazing, everything. But it's hard to party that long and for that amount of days in a row.
Oh my gosh.
So, and then go to the after party and then do it all over again. It's like, and then you like, if it's a day that we're docking, then you're supposed to go off and whatever. Oh man, that's
you don't sleep.
Huh?
You don't sleep. You just
party.
That's all you do.
No, and then even my feet were like just dying from, I guess, just standing a lot. And then of course walking. But I was wearing tennis shoes and I still was like, by the time it was done, I was like, oh my gosh, my feet, just my feet alone were just like, what are you doing? You know?
Oh yeah. Like on I think it was 90s night. I don't know what night it was, but in 2018, that cruise, I had on like heels, like 4-inch heels because of my outfit. So it was a really cool outfit.
What were you? What did you go as?
I was like I had what was that? I guess it was 70s. So I had on a half shirt. Yeah, and it was like all striped. And I had bell bottoms on, so I had on, because I'm short and I bell bottoms, so I had on, platform heel like this tall. But it worked out because I was down by the stage and Joe pulled me out to dance with him. So that was cool.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
I need to find that video. No. Because I have footage from that night if it was 2018. What?
So that was awesome. I mean, my feet probably have not recovered. I don't think my hearing has either, but
I know, because right there's the speakers, right?
right. Yes. And then 2019, you know, 2019? No, 2020, our cruise got canceled, right? That's right. Yeah. Put it back up.
And they didn't like say anything all of 19. And we were like, what's going on? Are we not having a cruise? And then finally they said something in February.
So Joe, you know, Joe, he likes to do plays. I went and saw him in New York do Waitress. And that was great. I never even heard of Waitress. It's pretty popular though. People have seen the movie, they've read it, they've seen the movie. Right. I never even heard of it, but it was so good.
You know that girl Carrie someone? She was in it. That's why I had seen it somehow. Like a 90s actress, like 80s, 90s. But I didn't get to go to that play, but yeah. Oh
yeah, it was so good, and the apple pie was delicious.
You guys
sold they sold little apple pies in these jars that say Waitress on, which I still have. It was $12. It was this little, okay? It was $12, but it was the best apple pie I've had in my life.
Wonderful. Yeah. You're like, it was worth it.
It was worth $12. Yeah. And afterward, of course, he came outside and took pictures. And there was all these people like they're kind of Joe. And he looks at me amongst all this nonsense and he goes, "That is a lovely dress you're wearing." I felt pretty special that he noticed in this all the commotion and craziness. No, it's a pretty awesome dress. It really is. But
okay, I want to see it because you took a picture with him. Could you see the dress in like the picture?
Yeah, you can see some of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
After that was
that year mixtape.
2019 mixtape. Mm-hmm.
So I had no idea what the Barstool was all about. Okay, I didn't know. I just knew it was like a whole lot of money. I'm like, I'm not paying this kind of money.
Neither did I. Yeah.
But then I had the experience. I'm never going back to anything else.
I'm not either because I ended up doing it first and then I had done, I guess it was the 5-star plus after. And I was like, why did I do 5-star plus? Like, I need to be up there, like in the bars.
Right. They're right there. Literally, you can touch them, you know?
Yeah.
That was incredible.
So you did it in Ohio? You did.
I did it in, it was the first concert of the tour, in fact.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember thinking it was up there. Okay.
Yeah.
I know. And now I kind of want to do like the first one and the last one, even
I know
it's probably somewhere random. It's like I still want just because it's the first.
Yes. Yeah. I saw the concert again, but that time I didn't get Barstool, so
yeah. So okay, hold on. Let's back up. So the cruise, your first cruise, was the first time you met them all, right? Or
yes, my first meet and greet experience. Meet and greet. Yeah.
Okay, so how was that?
So like
you're like, I've already seen Joe so many times, or were you just like,
no, it was really cool because I didn't know what to expect. Everybody says it's really fast, but it didn't seem fast to me. I felt like I had to talk to all of them, and I had my head was shaved in the back, and it was shaved in the back. It said no, on the side, and I forget what it said. Either NKOTB or Joe or something. I don't even know. I don't remember. I have a picture, of course. And Joe, he traced it with his finger. He's like, how do you do this? Was it like a shaving pen?
I would have been dead. I would have been dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have died. Like, I'm dying for you because what?
Yeah. Yeah. He's touching my head, right?
So cool. Yeah. No, I know. Cause they're probably like, wait a minute. Do you have to have a certain, like a special?
Yeah. but that the next year, on the cruise, actually, I had NKOTB shaved in the back of my head.
Okay.
And it said Cruise X because it was the 10th, you know. So that was silly but cool, but something that's for them to talk about.
Oh, that's not silly.
You know?
What do you? No, that's like so cool. Like,
yeah.
And then,
yeah, right.
And the fact that you, at the time, or you still do powerlifting. What did you say?
Mm-hmm.
At the time you were doing powerlifting, or you do it now?
Oh, I was doing it. I quit the last year because I had an injury. I had surgery on my arm last year, but I restarted again recently. So,
okay. That alone, I'm just like, I love, because I do CrossFit, and then my husband, of course, you know, into that.
Right.
And then my brother-in-law, his brother, was super into it in high school and college.
Okay.
He compete too, like,
yeah,
whatever. That's so cool.
Yeah, I actually won my very first competition. I won. I got a sword. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
I know. Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. I didn't know that. Yeah. Of course I didn't know that, but I'm saying, yeah, I love that. Okay. So, okay, where are we?
So back to the meet and greet though, the mixtape tour.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. What happened?
My first so that time, again, shaved head. So I had the hair like just one side and all this was shaved, like completely shaved, like down further than ever. And John was like, "Oh my gosh, I love your hair." And he rubbed my head like a dog, like a pet. Like, I love it so much. I'm going to come during the concert and I'm going to rub it, bro. Good luck.
You're like, this is amazing. No, no, because when he met my daughter, John, he said, "Oh, I love your hair bow," and he like touched.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he just likes, you know, hair, or like, you know,
he does.
You know, the hair or the effort in the hair.
Yes.
Know? Okay. So, okay, let's see. 12th night.
Yeah, 2020, the year everything went to you know what. Joe was doing a play in New Jersey, Shakespeare, 12th night.
That one.
I go to that one?
Yeah, I hadn't been to the Waitress, but I went to that one right before, like 2 weeks before everything went crazy.
Isn't it? It's crazy. We're so lucky we had that experience, right?
Yeah, because it was like right after that.
Right.
My show was right after, is when it went crazy.
Was it? Yeah. And then that was it, because everything got canceled. Yeah, oh yeah, I saw him, got a picture with him.
Got a picture, yeah.
Yeah. And then after that, it wasn't until 2 months ago, and we saw them at Fenway. Which was awesome. And I had second row seats directly in the middle of the stage, which was great, except for when they were in the back and you couldn't see them except on the screen. Yeah.
That setup. Well, I had never been to Fenway yet, but that setup, yeah, it was kind of unique because it was like they were up, but then back. So
yeah, but it was a really good show, you know. Although, so the meet and greet though was so disappointing. Oh my gosh! Remember when we did our meet and greet? They rushed us, right? Remember how they rushed us through?
It just, that with the masks, it just felt kind of rushed.
It did.
We just didn't want to, you know, get near them too long, and then they didn't.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I could tell because my hair is like this. Joe's never seen my hair like this before, right? Nobody had. Okay. And I had the mask on. I could tell he had no idea who I was. I was like, oh my gosh, he doesn't know me.
Yeah. You're like, what? Yeah.
I followed you all over the country. How do you not know who I am? But
I know.
You know, I look different with the mask and, you know, blonde curly hair. So
yeah.
But then Vegas, so he and Debbie, you know, they did their little thing. And I went to 2 shows in August, and I didn't have great seats. I was in the back one night and I was in the 4th row the second night. And it was great. It was fine. But I really wanted to be in the front. So I went back in September to see the same show. And I got the meet and greet, which I couldn't get the first time around because it sold out so fast. And I got to be one of the people to answer a question or ask a question. And we were talking. I asked him a question. We were talking, and he's like, "Do I know you?" I'm like, "Yes, you know me." And I said, "And my hair is different because he didn't know who I was. I could tell he didn't. And that was hurtful, obviously. No, not really. But yeah, a little bit, right? Yeah.
At your Bowery Ballroom, your first ever concert. It was amazing, awesome. And followed all of your stuff solo. So you have lots of albums that you've done.
I can't believe, have we met before? Like a lot?
I've never been like this.
Okay, well you're way too nice. Stop giving me so much space. If you were at the Bowery Ballroom, I should be like sick of you. I feel like I'm just meeting you, so thank you for all that support. And let's make up for it.
So you have all these other albums of your own material, stuff that you've written, etc. But you don't see them really. Why? Yeah. Like Someday, California, Endlessly.
Oh, thank you.
Sing one of them now for us.
But then, as you know, he had the opportunity where you can go on stage and sing Donnie, or rap Donnie's part of Still Sounds Good to Me. And I was ready for that. I had practiced it. I knew the rap like frontwards and forward. And I thought I
was so glad that you just got to do the question, because so many people tried to do the question part and didn't get picked. So I'm like, I am so glad that even worked out.
Oh yeah. The guy who came to ask us, so like he left like maybe 10 people for questions. Okay. And then they took the questions in the back to whoever, to Joe or the manager, I don't know. And they chose like 5 people of those questions, what they did.
The rap part, he didn't even let us like battle. It was like he I guess people like raised their hand, and we had practiced to like just try to do it. But then my daughter had like said, like, no, I decided I don't, but I still thought maybe if she saw people battling, she would maybe mind. But then he was like, oh, wait, is there a guy? Shouldn't it be a guy, or is there a guy? And then he just picked this guy. Like he didn't even battle.
That's what happened with us too, basically. Yeah. So like the same guy who took the questions, he took our names, those of us who wanted to battle for the rap, right? But
have that. Yeah.
He took our names. So I thought we were gonna get the battle for. I thought we didn't though. Yeah. So when we got there, we're sitting down there in the, in the, what do you call it, the seats. And they said, so Joe's just going to pick somebody out of the thing. And they picked JJ, that little boy. And I was like, I actually came here for this. I did. That's what I did. I said, I came here for this. And he's like, Joe's like, well, I can't take it. He's only 13 years old. I said, but we can do it together.
Yeah.
And he said, he asked the kid, can I do it with him? He wanted to say no, but he said yes.
So I didn't know the kid. Well, I didn't know he was a kid. I didn't know he was 13 and he was a kid.
Yeah, but he went to 5 different shows, I think, if not more.
I didn't know that. I just thought he was like a young man, age.
No, he's 13. He follows Joe's kid. He follows Griffith on Instagram and all that.
Okay, yeah, that's why. Yeah,
so that's probably why he just chose him. And my husband always says,
spoke up. Yeah,
he always says, a closed mouth don't get fed. So I was like, hey, Joe, hello, I'm here for this. I am here for this.
That's so good.
Yeah. So I got to do it obviously with him, and it didn't go as well as I wanted it to go because I couldn't hear anything. Like I sing at church, and we had ear things in our ears. We can hear, and there was so much noise. I couldn't tell when to come in or anything. I couldn't hear anything, but it was still good. It was fun. So play that song for me, come on, my lead. Still sounds good to me. All right, y'all. Come on out here. We got some guest rappers. JJ, and my girl Kwana, you ready? Did you work it out? You're gonna come to me. 1, 2, 3. Going back to the beach and hang on to the summertime. Making moderate love in the Jersey airplane. enough because I didn't get to go to the next concert next night. I should have gone. I'm still in Vegas. They still have seats left. But my friend didn't want to go because they didn't have any good seats left. The seats in the back. We should have gone because he asked the people if I was still there. Yeah, but my friend was. She's like, "What?" She texted. He just asked if you're here. I'm like, oh my gosh,
what?
I could have got on the stage again or something, you know?
So he wanted to do like the rap again?
I don't know. But he
asked
if I was there, if I was in the crowd, and that boy, he got back on the stage again. The young man did. So what an opportunity missed. I was so like disappointed at my friend for not letting us go, you know?
Oh my gosh. No.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
So okay, so now we know he knows Kwana.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Knows. He knows
for sure.
the platinum hair. He knows.
Yeah, because actually at he and his meet and greet with Debbie, right? So again, we're still wearing our masks. You can't see my face still. And we took our pictures. He said, hey, wait. Because the guy said, okay, time to go. Wait, show me a picture of you with your normal hair, without the mask. So I pull out the picture of me, you know, and I don't even have red lipstick on, by the way, which I always do, but I didn't in the picture. And he goes, oh my gosh, yes, of course I know. You always have the bright red lipstick, which I do.
What?
So
yeah, because you're not allowed to take your phone in. So like you had to go get it.
No, we had it for that. We were able to have ours at the Joe and Debbie one.
Well, because
you guys weren't allowed to.
We had to. Well, they didn't say like don't bring your phone, but we had to put our stuff.
Oh no, I had it in my back pocket.
Like we had to go through, you know, and then pick up our stuff. So I thought they said like no phones, blah blah blah. But
yeah, it was in my pocket. I pulled it out.
You put your phone, you know, you can't.
Yeah.
So I just didn't. Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So that's those. Yeah. That I'm so like when I found out you got to do both, I was like, that's amazing. Like I was so happy for you because
I had to fight for it.
Well, that's good though, because you know a lot of people won't speak up. You know, they'll be
right.
Like, okay, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, you came all that way, and you came twice, so it's like, okay, I have to say it. You know, like
exactly.
And then okay, so are you gonna go to the Wanderer or try to go?
Oh yeah. I already have tickets. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
April 23rd. Yes. Well,
okay.
Not today, but we talked about it.
Yeah.
I will be there. Yes.
Okay. And then, yeah, I haven't gotten my tickets yet because I'm still like, what day do I want to do it? You know, but I think what else? Oh yeah. So, what did you think of the lineup or supposed lineup that were
the lineup? Well, I was like,
I don't even know if it's official though, because like they haven't announced it. Like what?
Right. So first I was like, oh geez.
You're like, who? What?
Who's Rick Astley?
Yeah. No, there's so many people that said that. They were like, wait.
Right,
and then there's a bunch of my friends that were like, yeah. And I was just like, wait, I have to look this guy up because I don't know.
Right. So I've heard like 2 of his songs before for sure, but they're not songs I would listen to on purpose. You know what I mean?
Like, yes, you just knew them. Right. People were thinking like maybe they were gonna say cruise, but I wasn't.
I mean, yeah, no,
I
right? Obviously not, but
like, for sure that. But I was thinking, I knew it was going to be a show. I mean, a tour.
I mean, I can't wait for another cruise. Obviously, that's just so much fun. But I don't know when that's going to happen.
I know, because it's so fun, and then you do all the theme nights, and you know, you're just like looking forward to it. And all right, well, yeah, you have some really cool stuff. Like,
thanks.
Yeah, because my first time ever seeing Jordan girl. So the first time I ever saw Jordan was at the cruise.
Oh.
And of course I had seen him in concert, but I had never had a meet and greet.
Right.
And then to be like an adult and like finally get to meet him, I was just like, finally. And then now, like when we go to a show, like I always do meet and greet now. But the cruise was the first time. I was so scared. I
Who
was,
are you?
so you never get like butterflies still?
Oh no, I never
Like-
have. Never.
Oh, you never had gotten nervous
Nuh-uh.
when you met him?
No.
Oh
no.
gosh. I don't know. It
Nope.
doesn't matter. Like even when I see Joe, I get like nervous. Like it's like,
I know. I see people crying, literally, right?
okay,
Even
I haven't done that. I haven't done that, but I've been like, you know, like you feel like butterflies, like that nervous like feeling, you know? And then now when I see them, it's not as bad. But that first time I had done my first meet and greet, I was like, okay, calm down.
That's so funny.
Not gonna pass.
No, I was so cool and collected. I didn't like Joe's shirt, and I told him.
Okay, so I still haven't done the individual. I still haven't done.
Yeah.
If I end up doing it, I'm gonna be so scared. Like, even though I know what to expect and everything, it's like,
Yeah. Me either, because I tried. I can't ever get it.
yeah,
I've
but
definitely
I'm
tried
going
to get
to,
it.
if I do it, I'm gonna be like, of course I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Scared. No. And then
You have no reason to be scared. You're this beautiful young woman. And I'm like, oh,
it's because I think it's because sometimes I forget what I want to say or talk about. And then afterward, I'm like kicking myself like, hey, I was going to say this thing or that. And
right.
then it's over now. And then I'm like, wow, why did I just do that? It's because I was nervous.
I did see Jordan solo at his concert.
Oh,
Ticket.
how was that?
Yeah, 2004. It was fine. He was at the piano. It was
So-
small.
Okay. So it was that album or whatever.
Yeah, his first album that he did, which is like one of my favorite albums of all time, by the way. It's a great album.
Yeah.
He's so talented. I wish he would do something else like that, and he hasn't, since that album, really. But he would take song suggestions. I remember yelling out, play this, play that. He never took any of my suggestions though.
Yeah, but still, like, that's cool that he would do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because then when he did the Nick and Knight, you didn't go to that one, but
No.
but I had heard that was pretty cool because also the venues were smaller.
Right.
So it just feels like more like you're right there. And
yeah, it's so intimate. I love the small venues like that.
yeah. And I get why they don't do it, but I love it.
Yeah.
And that's how Merriweather felt because, well, that, and also because I was closer, but like, because of where the stage was, it just felt like when you were closer, you were right there, sort of like with Joe, you know how it was like, if you were up front, you're like right there.
Right.
I didn't get right up close because those went like that. And then we were trying to resell it.
Insane.
So I just said, okay, forget it, because we already had the meet and greet. So I was like, okay, I'm good. But
I love that you take your daughter. You're like the best mom. I love you take your daughter to go see Joe. You're the best mom.
Oh, well, because she's the Joe girl. So, okay, when we went to 12th night, she went, and then because she knew like he came and took pictures with him.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, she's so funny. She wore the same dress so that he would remember her.
That's smart.
But I don't think he even like real, he didn't say anything, but like still, like if I end up like ever doing something with it, like it shows like her wearing it with him there and wearing with him there. But then she brought her teddy bear with her, and he was like, oh, both times actually, I think she had one of her teddy bears with her favorite. And this is when she was younger. So it was not too long ago, but she's grown so much. Like now she's like a teenager. But
right.
This was like before everything went haywire. And so she was still younger looking and still like a girl, And so she had her teddy bear. And I remember he said something about the teddy. Like both times he said something about the teddy or something. And I was like, and she's like, oh, he mentioned my teddy bear. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's so sweet. That's cute.
Yeah, she loves him. But like now I'm like, okay, I can't take you to every show, like
right.
Because even when I went to Fenway, she was trying to come with me. I said, that's sold out. Like you can't come.
Right.
It's already like gone. And plus if I got you a ticket, you wouldn't even be near me. And I was like, no. So yeah, she's a fan. And I think because, well, all the kids, they all know all the lyrics because I
Mhm.
play it so often.
Oh yes, same. My son loves them.
And I'm like, sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, because there's no cussing in it. So if we're cooking or something, whatever we're doing,
Right.
I'll like play that one,
Hmm.
They're not going to be doing anything on that channel.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you so
You're
much
welcome.
for sharing.
Thank you for having me.